ናችሁ? ሰላም ናችሁ? This is ቃል በቃል ፓድካስት ሚኪ ነኝ። ታሜ ታለ ካላችሁ ታሜ ዛሬ የለም ግን ጌስት ይዘን መተናል።
Hi, I'm Lidiya.
አስተዋውቂ ራስሽን ሊዲያ።
Well, I'm Lidiya. I'm a dancer, ballet Vizawazi, and you be killing it. Huh?
Yeah.
But I do dances on social media, on Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it for a couple of years now.
Arif. Before we start, we got some merch, by the way. No one man. You got one, right?
I do. Yeah,
you like it?
right
Arif,
here.
know that?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
I love it.
I'll go subscribe አርጉ ማሸነፍ ከፈለጋችሁ package ይላካል. But Lidiya, welcome to ቃል በቃል.
Thank you.
Let's talk about ትንሽ ስለ social media እናውራ. famous ነገር ነኝ social media ላይ. Nah, talk to me about it. And then how did you start? Like, ስትጀምሪ dance, when did you dance ስትጀምሪ ስንት ዓመትሽ ነበር? And
so when I was a wazi sijammer, honestly I don't even remember.
So you're a baby?
Yeah, I was literally a baby. Also, እናቴ ዘፋኝ ናት. So
by family name it.
Yeah, my whole life I've been around music. Like I've been dancing my whole life. Actually, like my earliest memory of me dancing is when I was like 2 years old.
Really?
Like I remember I had like a green
video alish video
I don't, but my aunt does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Is she?
But like I had a green jantla, like I would walk around the house. That was like my earliest memory of like me dancing, and I was like a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as I can remember, like I've always been dancing,
Wow.
Again, social media sijammer, it was like COVID akabi.
Okay. I think COVID ላይ ነው ብዙ ሰው ቲክታክም እየተተዋወቀውና since everybody was home ነገር ብዙ ሰው ቻናላቸው ያደገው.
Yeah, I didn't even mean to መጀመሪያ ፖስት ሳረግ ዝም ብዬ like ክፍሌ ውስጥ ምናምን ስጃጃል ነበር።
እንደዛ ነው የሚጀመረው like literally. So
መጀመሪያ ፖስት ሳረግ was I remember posting one video and it got like 600 views and I was like, "Oh my god, like 600 views, like 600 people want to watch my video." I was geeking,
የምን ነበር?
It was just skista video. Just random skista video. No? I got like 600 views and I was like, no way. And then I kept posting and my next one got like around the same, like maybe 500-600 views. But I just kept posting because I didn't, honestly, people have always been telling me to like post like even before TikTok was a thing, like right. Instagram, YouTube, like again, I didn't think people would be interested until like after I saw that people were interested. I don't know.
Right.
It's just weird.
People are always interested. ማየት ፈልጋሉ። እንዴት ነው አንቺ አሁን ብዙ ሰው ይፈራል ለቪዲዮ ለመለጠፍ or እንደዚህ አይነት creative እንትን ካላቸው if they are born creative, a lot of people are scared to post because fear, right? So ምንድን ያደፋፈረሽ to like, say, F it, I'm just going to post?
For me, I think I've always been like an outgoing person, like me personally.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like overnight that people started watching me, it was like it gradually started growing as bekas. Like I told you, my video was like 600 views,
Yeah.
And like now, like some of my videos go up to 1 million, like, which is crazy, like
you get 1 million views.
Yeah, and some, yeah.
Okay.
But like, which is crazy. Like I never thought that 1 million people would watch my video, you know?
Right.
But like, it's something that it kind of grows, and you start getting
Absolutely.
used to it as time goes on, and you don't realize how many people watch you until like you post. Even then, it doesn't click because I can't imagine 1 million people watching me. Like if there was like 1 million people in front of you right now, like that's crazy. But it's over like since it's on like social media.
Like you're looking at it like the physical aspects.
Yeah, it's a lot. Again, like you don't really think about it in that way,
Because አሁን ሁሉም ስልክ አለው internet access is alam ላይ everybody almost have internet. So it's over, if you look at like 8 billion people is the alam ላይ. So 1 million is not even like 0.1%. So if you look at it, it's actually low number.
Yeah.
But 1 million is still a lot.
It's still,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Arif Nagano. So you grew your you get 1 million views a dance video.
Not every, no.
On average, like how much
On
matoshi?
average? No, it kind of, it varies. No, okay. It varies. You know, sometimes like I post and it might just get like 10K or like, you know, 20K, and sometimes like I might post and it'll go up, you know. On average, I'd say like maybe
100,000.
Yeah.
That's good. I think አንዳንዴ እንትናችን ቪዋችን ዝቅ ሲል እኛም personal page አሁን we have 600 ሺህ view ምናምን. I'm like, well, where did they come from?
Right.
But there's videos with 10,000 or 20,000. It's the time we post አንዳንዴ. The timing matters.
The timing does matter.
Even though you have a lot of follow. How many since follower ነው ያለሽ?
On what platform? Like
okay, let's start with TikTok.
TikTok around 400. 430. Okay. I got, yeah.
Okay. Instagram?
Instagram, 51, I think. Yeah. So
Sashi.
Yeah.
You a celebrity. Okay. Celebrity ni allo ziga. That's good. YouTube.
Honestly, I started YouTube, and I feel like that's something that I should have been consistent on. But I'm not doing it at the moment. But it is something that I'm like that I should be doing. But
it's in your mind.
It's in my mind, but I haven't been able to be on that.
I think you should get on it.
I know.
Arif platform, you know.
I know I should.
Basically,
I'm slowly starting to, like, I'm posting shorts here and there when I'm
yes.
to like start engaging.
እሱ ልልሽ ነበረ shorts ምን ይሆናል usually whatever you post on TikTok or Instagram, all the dance videos you could just transfer them to that, but you know you got to watch out for like YouTube must allow there's a copyright
yes
thingy, right? So
yes,
they just copyrighted it every
I
time.
know,
but I think you have an interesting tarik alish. I mean, even if like vlog and tarik, I think it would be I've been. Are you shy on camera?
I'm actually, this is kind of funny, like I also perform other than like social media, like like I also like perform on stage live and every single time that I do perform, like
butterfly.
I get stage fright, like every single time.
That's normal though.
Yeah, I feel like
that's normal.
After a while you get used to it.
No. It's always there's always that the butterfly feeling as a performer. Every time, but it gets better. You get used to it. Once you're out there, I'm like,
yeah, like maybe like 2 minutes. Give me like 2 minutes, and then I just like forget everybody's there.
Yeah, I think it's just me መስለኝ ነው የምለው. So yeah, I think as I would say YouTube ብጀምር አሪፍ ነው. I don't know, vlog or figure it out. I don't know.
You're completely right. That's definitely something that I should.
So stage ላይ performance ታረጊ ቆይተሻል or
since I started performing?
Yeah, like you do like dances on stage or theater or. I
actually started doing dances on stage before I started doing
TikTok.
Social media phenomenon. Yeah.
Oh, so where
like during
school?
Events, school, yeah, but like during like event, like la መስቀል አዲስ ዓመት ምናምን, like I would be performing like around LA ምናምን.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you've seen me as a kid, like
probably.
I was pretty chubby.
No, I mean probably, yeah, like a little Ethiopia Manaman performance.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, there was a lot of kids. You're probably one of them, huh?
Actually, not even one of them. I remember I performed at Little Ethiopia like maybe twice.
No way.
Manaman?
Yeah.
Like back in 2015.
15, okay.
15 and 16, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It was supposed to happen. Gonna haven't happened in a couple of years.
I know.
Little Ethiopia again. Yeah, again, I remember Bazu performance in the bottle. There was like fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I remember. It was cool. So, Kazano, Kaza perform Margash, you started getting into social media. That's a nice transition.
Yeah. Also, because like I told you, I've always been dancing. The first time like I actually did something was because I moved here when I was 11.
Okay.
And not like I told you, my mom's a musician.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time I did anything with it was actually in her music video.
No way.
Yeah, when I was like 10.
Can we watch it after?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I did anything like surrounding dance. Because before, like, I would just wait till my mom goes to work when like I would put on, because I would turn the radio on so loud, and she would get mad. So I would always like wait till she goes to work when I'm in, and me and my nanny, like, we used to turn on the music.
Does she not want you to dance or?
No, it's not that. It's just
loud music.
Loud music. Mom, she didn't like.
I mean, musica sisama, balkat marag
True.
So I feel you. So you wanted to feel the music. That's good.
And actually, that's when I feel like it actually started becoming something like consistent in my life. Because my nanny actually was a really, really, really good dancer. Like, I learned almost everything from her.
Really?
Yeah. Like, እናቴ ወደ ስራ ስትሄድ ምናምን like ቀኑን ሙሉ ስንደንስ ነው ጉራግኛ ብትል አማርኛ ኦሮሞ everything.
So Arif, I mean, art ላይ you grew up on art, like በቤተሰብ የሚሆን በናኒሽ የሚሆን አሪፍ ነገር ነው. I mean,
yeah.
Do you do like ምንድን ነው የሚባለው ፈረንጅኛ ዳንስ ምናምን hip hop?
I try, but I'm shy.
Really?
I'm shy with those because like ባህላዊ ውዝዋዜ, like I've been doing it my whole life, you know, and I'm very confident. I don't want to sound like weird or
no.
cocky, but
any video አይቼዋለሁ አሪፍ ነው.
Like I feel confident because I'm like, okay, this is something I know how to do, you know. But like other styles, Afro, I'm okay. I feel like I try
Afro beats.
Yeah, like I'm not out there with it.
You know what I mean? I'll be paying attention.
I'm crying. I'm not like I'm okay. Like I'm not completely confident in like you know dancing in public with it. And like I'll. እኔ ምን
እንደማስብ ታውቂያለሽ? Usually dancers, any dance master ካረግሽ አሁን I mean I'm pretty sure የኢትዮጵያ fully dance ትችላለሽ። ወላይታ ይሁን ጉራግኛ ይሁን ትግራይ whatever እንዳለ ትችላለሽ አይደለ? So once they know that, I feel like ሁሉንም የሚያውቁ ይመስለኛል. Even English ቶሎ ይመጣላቸዋል the rhythm. Do you think or no?
To a certain degree, but I low-key disagree. Because when you አሁን እንትን ሀበሻ like የኢትዮጵያ ውዝዋዜ እንትን ስትልና የሌላ ሀገር እንትን ውዝዋዜ ስትሞክር, it's like because certain dances in Ethiopia we move a certain way, like allow you move a certain way that like when that transfers into like other styles of dancing, like you might look a little like something might I mean you might get it, like
no,
I'm not
I get it,
you can't do it, but like the way you move your body might be different because you're used to moving your body in a certain way.
So እስክስታ በሾልደር ከሆነ ጉራግኛ is with the legs, ሌላ style you got to use certain parts of the body ነው የምትዩ.
Yeah, I mean አሁን እኔ ራሱ I see it in myself when I do like hip hop ምናምን, like I see it in myself. The way I move is like I don't move a lot of my like arms when I dance because እስክስታ እዚህ ጋር ነው.
Oh yeah, right.
ብዙ like you know
show ነው የሚባለው?
No, this is ሽብሻባ.
Say show.
So you know ሽብሻባ አለ, then you'll do your dances. Guragnya, this is what you do, or like this.
Yeah.
But like there's not much you do with like with your arms. That's like a lot of movements. I don't know. Again, I actually started taking hip hop classes, Zina, when I saw like how their hands move, but like they do so many shapes with their hands. Like my arms are not used to that, you know. I'm used to
So I just want to be
yeah, like you know, they're putting their arms everywhere, and I'm like, I feel like I look awkward. Like, what am I doing? You know?
I think pick up መታረጊው early ይመስለኛል because you're in a dance culture. The dance ቀላል ነገር ነው የሚሆነው. If you're a dancer, you can pick it up. እኛ እንኳን you know we learn little dances like unavailable.
I'm crying.
It's easy, you know what I mean? Simple dances like that.
You dance. You should teach me, though. I should be learning.
I used to rock out like ድሮ ምናምን. አሁን I just sit back and just do this, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's like the best way to fool people. Though. You just sit there and like make sure you're on beat.
Yeah, you just gotta count the beat and just go.
Literally.
አሪፍ ነው. So I think እኔ የሚመስለኝ I think you're just being hard on yourself እንጂ you got the moves, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, you have partners you dance with ምናምን እኩል ምንድነው synchronize አድርጋችሁ ምናምን ታስነኩታላችሁ. I like it.
Thank you.
So ምን ትያለሽ አሁን እንዳንቺ መደነስ የሚፈልጉ kids or ሻይ የሆኑ እንደዛ ማድረግ የሚፈልጉ ግን ቤተሰቦቻቸው ዳንስ አይሆንም ተማሪ go to school nurse ምናምን የሚላቸው what do you tell kids? Because I'm pretty sure 400,000 people ያይሻል and I'm pretty sure ብዙ ሰው inspire ታደርጊያለሽ, especially as a woman dancer ምናምን. What do you tell them?
I would say, for one, you gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable, you know?
Arif.
Like, there's always gonna be people that's not like
judgy.
Like always, especially in our community, always, and not
ስንሰደብ ነው እኛ
not for real. Like even when you feel like you are doing something you love, like there's always gonna be people that don't support you. Again, at the end of the day, like I said earlier, like you just gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You just gotta keep doing what you do, and also, it's an understatement when people say like practice makes perfect, even if you don't perfect it, you know. But nothing comes without practice. Like you gotta keep doing it in order to like. And Erasu, when I watch my like old videos from like 2 years ago when I first started, like
you cringe.
Yeah. Like even my techniques, like the way I move, the way my body moves is completely different, you know. And not just keep practicing, keep doing what you love, and like there's always, whether it's family, friends, like there's always gonna be people that again at the end of the day, like you're the one that's living your life.
Absolutely.
Like you don't want to be known as like so and so Lidway, so and so like brother, sister, you know, or whatever it is, you know, like at the end of the day, like you're living for yourself. Like you want to be known as who you are, and like, oh yeah, እንትና ልጅ ወይ ምናምን
እሱ አይቀርም ወሬ ምናምን አይቀርም። ግን just ደፍሮ ለመጀመር እንዳልሽው ከባድ ነው ለብዙ ሰውና even እኛ community ላይ when some skill ሲኖረን like especially artistic skill ሲኖረን, what we do is we suppress it because off of the fear of our parents or off of fear of like what your friends are going to think about you. Again, just what's wrong with me? Surpassing that የመጀመሪያውን step አይደለ ደፍሮ መግባት
100%.
Yeah, that's
I agree. And now the more like I said, at the end of the day, people might judge you like in the beginning, like in the beginning, oh look at her, like what is she doing now? Again, when you do make it, everybody that was talking about you is going to end up supporting
exactly you. I think መጀመሪያ you know ብዙ ሰው ማድረግ የሚፈልገውን ነገር you're actually standing up and doing it. That's why they're like I can't wait for her to fail ምናምን ነው. Because at the minute, you know, they see growth, they're like, I told you so, like, you know what I mean? That's just በእኛ ብቻ ሳይሆን I think that's just a human behavior.
Yeah, 100%.
ገባሽ? So I mean that's amazing. So ሌላ ጥያቄ አለኝ በዳንስ ዋይዝ ultimate goalish ምንድን ነው? What are you trying to do with dance movement?
What I do?
Yeah, what do you like see in the future as far as like dancing, and what do you want to do with it in the near future or in the far future?
Well, at the end of it, like the main reason I post is so that I can show off my culture. Like I want people to see it. I don't think people like understand how like unique and beautiful like our culture is. Like thousands of years back, it goes thousands of years. It's not something that we just woke up and had. Like it's something that was passed down from generation to generation, and like the fact that Ethiopia is the only country that hasn't been colonized, goes even further to show like how raw our culture is and how like, you know what I'm trying to say. So I definitely like I don't know if this is gonna sound weird, but I feel like Ethiopia is like that little like capsule of hope for like the black community in general, whatever country you're from. Wakanda.
It is Wakanda.
Yeah, and I want people to understand that. Like, I love this, the beautiful, like, independent, unique, and culture that we have and country that we have. Like, I want people to see how beautiful and in our country is. Gonna also at the same time, like, I want to be able, because the diaspora communities is growing. But
yeah.
And a lot of people are out of touch with their culture.
Speak on that.
And especially, I don't know if it's like this around the U.S., but here in LA,
it's all around the U.S.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, again, here you will barely see like Habesha kids who speak Amharic or actually are interested in their culture, you know, or they probably don't even know anything about.
Yeah,
like,
they just I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Again. When you say detached, some people, like the kids that are born out here nowadays, they're just Ethiopian by name or by culture. 100%. I don't know. Yeah, so elaborate a little bit on that.
Because their parents are Ethiopian.
Yeah, so like, you know, ahun balilare sitai, banacho sitai. So they say I'm Italian ilalu.
Yeah.
And never that's just what they know.
That's it. Yeah.
And there's a yuhona yemetano.
100%. I feel like, you know, when you say you're Ethiopian, it's not just the way you look or Manaman or Sihon. Like, there's a certain like is that a word, like humbleness?
Humbleness, yeah, it's a word.
That you have when that comes with that, you know. It's not
pride too. You got a big pride.
100%. Because like, even the way you carry yourself, the way you move, it's different, and that's something that we carried down from our forefathers. Like absolutely. The slat that we have, everything, and not like you said, they just say they're Ethiopian because their parents are Ethiopian and don't know anything about it. Again, like, at the end of the day, like, that's also my goal. Like, I want to be able to like give them like a kind of a piece of back home, you know, so that they can carry with them, like. You know, I moved here at a young age, you know. I'm surrounded by a completely different culture than what I was born and raised in. And if I can like if I can give you that little like sense of home, like of back home, then like I'm more than happy, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the best way to do it demo, but Dan Sarif, no, because the way you move, I'd be proud. I'd be like, damn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's
amazing.
I want you to be able to feel my energy.
No, it's felt. Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
that's my goal.
Amplifying the culture through social media and, you know, we get carried away. And we might detach from the culture again. And then when I see like like Ethiopian video or like when they make like Ethiopian food, but I'm not be like, damn, that's my country.
I know.
You know what I mean? So I get exactly. So do you ever like do you want to do dance as like a career, or this is just like a passion of yours?
For sure, like it's both.
It's both.
Both.
You trying to figure it out or what?
No, so I definitely, it is a passion of mine, and I do want it to be a career of mine. But I don't want it to be something that I'm like gatekeeping, you know? Like, I want to pass what I know to anyone who wants to like learn.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, I want to keep sharing as much as I can, which is what I was saying earlier. Yeah. Like, I want to keep sharing, keep spreading it.
Yeah.
And that, like, basically that's what I want to do, you know?
That's dope. I mean, hey, you're doing it. You have 400,000 and growing on TikTok, and absolutely, I mean, to me, even if you incorporate, I mean, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but like if you hop on YouTube and just incorporate that dance with like vlog, I'm sure a lot of people would be interested because you know how to tell your story, but movement tishmalan. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Thank you. No, yeah.
Arif Nagarno. So, what's I mean, I'm sure you talked about it, but so what's next for you as far as social media? Like, where do you want your social media to be like? And because you said you want to incorporate the culture on West African culture on, it's on the biggest stage right now. So you want to get that Habesha culture to like.
You know, nowadays in Dome, like even in Ethiopia, like a lot of people. I don't know if you noticed. I've been noticing a lot of the music that's like becoming popular. It's not like the Bahlawi musica. It's more
The
like
Afrobeat sounding ones.
yeah.
But the Bahalawi ones actually get the most views on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, so there was one on Gondar Zafani recently. I'm sure you know.
Oh yeah.
That one's like the biggest one.
Of course.
Again, Bahalawi is always gonna make content. Again, Arif Nagaru. እንደዚህ አይነት ዘፈኖች ደግሞ in a couple years down the line they're going to be so regular because repetition ሲሆን it's going to be so regular ገባሽ so I cut you off so please continue
good.
yeah where was I he threw me off ገባሽ አይደል ምነው
Yeah, 100%. Again, like I feel like that's the trend now though. And ahun so like you don't really hear people listening to like Allah.
Take them on.
No, none of that. None of that.
Yeah.
You hear more like Zamanawi. Yeah.
I think majority is Zamanawi now, and because the influence of music in like our front runner is in the US is Afrobeats. You know.
Yeah.
I think soon sound tagatilo. No NG. I think you wanna. I think as long as social media lands, if you amplify it, you say you want to get in the forefront of people getting used to like sounds out of that. So, if you see like Afrobeat silhouettes, and I know include Marago, but there's different kind of genres. Like right now, I'm a piano to look genre hono.
Yeah. 100%.
So eventually, with West Africa running Yarago Solona. What I said the most in it, I would love for Yenyaso to get that recognition.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Even though Bamaran alone again, most Afrobeats Bangladesh and broken English.
True. But even the Afrobeats and our Afrobeats yalmiot au zafan rasu like it's an Amharic.
Yeah, so somebody got to step up and do like broken English, man.
Really?
Yeah, I think because relatable language is English.
Yeah, but that's not our language.
You think we can? I know. And then you think we can blow it up just by doing Amaranyasa? Can you imagine? It's a question. I don't know.
I don't know. That's an interesting question. I feel like we could.
You think so?
I feel like we could.
Can you imagine like Ned Jochmanam? Like I want so Burna Boys in summer. Half of it could be in English. That part people say,
But the reason they do that is because like Burna Boy is Nigerian. Their English is also their language. Like it's something that
የራሳቸውን ቋንቋ አላቸው.
Again, because it was colonized by England, like that's
that
why.
Is true. That
you
is
know,
true.
if you listen to like Cameroonian
That's the song,
music.
by the way, I was talking about.
Yeah, you know this song actually.
There's like TV in the back for the audience. Yeah.
This song, like my favorite part about it is how like
very
raw
cultural.
It is. But like it's very okay. So at one point I was like completely obsessed with like old Ethiopian music. So I would literally sit there and like watch like old, like in the 60s, 50s type, you know, like videos, whether it's dance or music, and not like what I noticed is how like our music has changed, like Ethiopian music has changed throughout time. And like for example, like Gondar like since this song is a Gondarian anthem, and not when I was watching the Gondar songs, like this is how slow they were. Usually Gondar is the most upbeat, like
really,
yeah, it's like it was like
see,
it's really
you
fast.
even know the sound. Yeah.
So it's usually really fast, you know?
So transition, go ahead, finish please.
No, you're good. And but as time went on, like this is not the type of Gondar music that we hear nowadays.
It's not. Wow.
It's not like it's usually it's a different beat.
Okay.
But like I love how he's bringing back the past and kind of like giving us a taste of.
And now ዘፋኙ ማን እንደሆነ አላውቅም እንጂ
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the artist.
I don't either.
Because video it's like they're just አንድ ምሽት ላይ celebrate እያደረጉ ነው ሰርጊውን አናውቅም ወይንም እንትኒውን አናውቅም it's just showing dancers.
But it seems very, like I said earlier, but like raw and just.
I just love the culture, like, you know, ergo siaragu fur lai manam.
I've actually never seen that before.
Me neither. I wouldn't try it, to be honest. I'm not
either.
a dairy person, but it looks good though. Culturally, it looks good. Yeah, and I think we got distracted by the video.
We did.
You said it can grow, but benya kwankwa bichanel shu.
I mean, I'm not saying we can't. Like we can, if even. I mean, like following the quote unquote like trend, I guess. Yeah, like adding English to our songs. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but I'm just like I was saying it from a point of view is like the reason Burna Boy adds English is because English is their second language.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you go to like a country where you know French is the first or
like Cameroon.
Cameroon. I said that earlier. A lot of their songs include French.
Yeah.
Their Afro music includes French.
Yeah.
And now we don't go to French or English.
I mean, Ndalishu never colonized. I mean, the closest we would do would be like Italian.
Yeah,
but it would be.
They didn't even colonize. They
occupied.
occupied.
Know, they just rented for 5 years.
They rented.
They rented for 5 years and left. I get it. I get what you're saying, but I think right now, my idea was because of YouTube, everybody has YouTube and everybody has access to social media. It's more easier now compared to what it was. So I think እንግሊዘኛ መልመድ ቀላል ነው አሁን especially for kids because ቁጭ ብለሽ YouTube is a school ነው የምለው ሁሌ ያስተምራልና I think እንደዛ ከሆነ I think the generation after this growing up ህፃኖቹ ማለት ነው English is going to be a second nature for them and now I think they can incorporate it ገባሽ
Interesting, yeah.
You ever thought about it like that እንደዛ
No, I did not.
There you go.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so ሌላ ምን ልጠይቅሽ ነበረ
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What would you say is like your favorite part of like growing up in Ethiopia? Not like
I grew up here in
I didn't know that.
I came here when I was about 13.
I mean, same.
Yeah, but growing up there, like Sadig, you know, my dad used to work outside of the country, so I was just going in and out. And now, cinema, I always felt like in the outsider, even if you know, like we were in Egypt, other countries, Again, growing in Ethiopia, yeah, and what's?
I mean, okay, what's your favorite part of like Ethiopian culture? Yeah.
The holiday.
Yeah.
So, marit like etemasi goes.
Yeah.
You know, bag alle tasro. You know what I mean? Like, and then
those are always,
like, it's just so amazing. Like, it's very family oriented. As the agar ስትመጪ እሱ ነገር like there's times where holiday don't feel like a holiday.
Yeah.
Even though like Easter is one of my favorite holidays. You know, like ሌሊት ላይ ተነስተን ምናምን break a fast.
Yeah.
Or what's እንቁጣጣሽ with the yellow flower. Yeah, exactly. እዚህ ደግሞ it's like September.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, like September, and then they would have some sort of like an Easter party through Little Ethiopia Festival. Waynem, you know, if we're all mature, over, you know what I'm saying, of age, we go out to celebrate that. But minimum እንደ አመት በዓል መስሎ አይታየንም. But እዚህ ሀገር ስንሆን ደግሞ Christmas is way better እዚህ ደግሞ.
Really?
Of course.
You see, I never got presents during Christmas, so
yeah, same.
Christmas
but
was always like.
You feel it though, like you feel the holiday season.
Yeah. I think I know. Yes, 100%.
Like you see it, the music is there, suklai. Everybody's running around.
Everywhere, yes.
And then
and the lights and.
Yeah, we can continue right there. Okay, we're back. So, holiday, right? So the holiday, okay, the holiday you feel is Yagar, Amat Balsion, Thanksgiving, you know. You know, everybody wants to eat manaman, and there's a holiday, you will feel it again. Majority of holidays is like one day, you move on. July 4, you will feel it.
I
Safana da do
yeah, true, true, true.
So,
Yes, yes, yes.
so one thing in Dalashu, minafak in Kona, bahal no in Ethiopia. It's like, wow, I miss it, Tialish, because,
100%.
you know, Beit Sabaito one day Mamalas is back to normal. Like,
You go straight back to work. Everybody's like
everybody's
back to,
working, and
like,
then you just back to your cave. Hullu misarali mellesal. Ziagar independence, you know, miastamro. So,
do you actually? I was having this conversation with somebody else the other day. Do you think, like being Habesha and like growing up in a Habesha household like takes that away from you, like
what do you
being independent and like trying to like actually like pushing yourself out
yeah,
there?
so many hona andande when you live with family, banya bahal or any country kazi wuchi outside of the US, they're into like so the kids kalagabu kabit out. Right? So enyam azimatan we implement that idea, which is cool, but um, whenever you're ready, because our parents never force us out, because you come back and you actually pay for them, you handle it, then you pay the rent for them, you take over. Gindamo, you don't want to like you're so used to family oriented country salona talola mot atikabdan. But people that are 18 or not 18 but whatever age, they leave and then they don't even check in.
I feel like growing up in the American culture definitely like pushes them to be able to
Yeah.
like,
So like no, if you don't move out, is like, oh, you still with your parents? No, it's actually not that bad living with your parents. It's not cool. It's not. I mean, goodness, it gets frowned upon because culture undezano. Again, you know what I mean? If you stay with them, and I tell people like, if you stay with them, save as much money as you can, especially while you're in school. Once you're out, try to help them, bundom, as much as you can. Cause whenever you feel like you're ready, then just make the initiative to go and still check back in, take care of your family. Always, I'm big on family, so take care of your family.
100%.
You know what I mean?
What do you like think is one thing that like held you back, like something that you were raised with in like an Ethiopian household, but like doesn't really work here?
Fear.
Really?
Fear of other people. Like when you well, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're good.
My bad.
Go ahead.
You said go ahead.
No,
say your example.
Like growing up, I was a very shy person. Like I was a very shy girl.
Same.
And like somebody could be like literally 3 months older than me. Like I wouldn't even look at you in the eye, like
Really?
talking to you. Like I was a very shy person.
So anybody older than you just look down?
No, I mean I'm exaggerating. Again, like in general, like Miss Kindamo. Growing up, like my mom did not let us like. She was very strict, you know. Like we were at home, like completely like like it's not even a joke. And now, when I moved here, አሁን እዛ ዝምተኛ ምናምን ስትሆን like ጨዋ ምናምን like look at her like አለ ጨዋ ልጅ የማን ልጅ ነሽ ምናምን ግን እዚህ ሀገር ዝም ስትል they look at it as like weakness.
That's the fear I was talking about. So and there's you sitadigi zagar, you have that fear of older people. So many danyan, abbate many danyan, anati many danyan. But there's certain zagar sitmaji, you have to understand, you have to cuz you have to go with the flow type of stuff, right? So passive aggressive behavior or being shy it does not benefit you whatsoever.
100%, yeah.
So if you're just in your own cave, it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you grow. So you got to break that character, which means you have to do something outside of that culture, which means understand they don't get it because growing up here there's certain stuff they missed. So and yeah, we do something wrong or we do something like out of like the norm, which is back home, because they implement back home behavior here. We do anything outside of that, for them it's like a red flag. They're like, binabanam tarago. Why would you do that? Gabash. So በሱ reason ብቻ እንትን እንባላለን. So when kids do, that's why kids እዚህ ተወልደው or እዚህ መጥተው አድገው, they are scared to disappoint their parents. I'm still scared to disappoint my parents. You know what I mean? At this age, I'm always like, I'm going to be on their good side. I rebel, don't get me wrong. But, you know, you go and get to a point where you're like, all right, I did what y'all asked me to. As far as like the school nagar, here. Right now it's my time nagar malat alabish. And anything the more, if you're doing, hey, lamat phone nagar adalam. Taru nagar yarak shkona. Lennasu, if they can't see it, just do it. Once you do it and then you become successful with it, they would understand at the end.
Yeah.
عارف مكرنا.
Yeah, 100%. And Nidamu, I agree with everything you just said, actually. And like I mentioned earlier, I was a very, very, very shy girl. So
yeah, speak up a little bit to the mic.
Antendalco, like after coming here, like so many lingal milonega, like I still have it. I'm not gonna lie.
We all do.
Yeah, so that, remember, I don't know if you like, I mean, in the beginning you asked me like, I said that I was scared people wouldn't be interested, and like that was the main, like the fear that was like in the back of my head, like if I post this and
do you remember what I told you right after? Don't doubt yourself.
100%.
Yeah. Don't ever doubt yourself.
Yeah. And that's why, like, that's the fear, like in the beginning of like when I started posting Manam, and that's the fear that was in the back of my head. I was like, you know, I know, like I know how to dance, like, you know, and I'm sure people would be interested, but I was just like, you know, I need postarigi, like, then I remember I had shorts on too, so I was like, what would people say, like, if I post this, you know?
People talk regardless. You can wear top to bottom covered and then you dance in sweats. People will figure out a way to speak negative about it. So it's part of the game.
100%. I've actually experienced that. Like, I cannot wear anything. I can wear a turtleneck and they'll be like, oh, I can see your wrist. And I'll just be like, I can't win.
It's just our people are very like judgmental.
It's not even that, but I mean, it's that, and also like you can't please everybody. Like there's always like you cannot please everyone.
You know, you can cure cancer, they'll still find a way to hate on you. You're like, what? It worked? But it gave you a scar right here? Like they would come up with some shit. You know what I mean? So
100%.
Yeah. Lydia, it was any more thoughts, concerns you want to add?
No, I think, like I said, I'm gonna sorry, I'm like
Lydia the celebrity. Take your time. It's okay.
No, I was just saying, you know, if you do have a dream, or if you are interested, if you love to do what you're doing, then don't let anybody hold you back. You have
Talk your shit.
Yeah, like I said earlier, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable and keep practicing until you get to where you want to be. You know, nobody wakes up and becomes a billionaire.
Absolutely.
So
በጣም አሪፍ ነገር ነው ያልሽው. And social media I'm sure ብዙ ሰው ያውቅሻል. You're at almost 500,000 subscribers. Social media plug አድርጊና.
On everything, I'm Lidiya Girmachew.
Girmachew. Lidiya Girmachew.
No,
I love it.
No, I'm used to that because I used to go to like a white
Yeah.
Nobody could pronounce it, so we just say Lidiya Girmachew.
Yeah. So
Lidiya Girmachew.
on everything.
On everything, Instagram, TikTok, everything.
Thank you, Lydia. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I know Tanisha እንግሊዘኛ በዛችብን ዛሬ.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. ግን I mean, I will try to ምንድን ነው የሚባለው ከታች በአማርኛ ተረጉመዋለሁ. Maybe it's going to take a lot of time, but ካልሆነ ያው ለምዳችሁ ዩት next time. You know what I mean? This is ቃል በቃል podcast. No one man merch. 100%. You keep saying 100%, by the way. That's like our thing.
Oh wait, was I saying it?
No, you know, in a good way. I mean, it's a saying here, but it's TikTok like sayut malano. They would say like 100% ibaral man nila. I'm like, yeah, it's a lingo.
I say that a lot.
Yeah, everyone says that. So 100%. Show them one time on the thing. Zina Zaga. Let's go. Thank you, Lidiya, for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I just gotta get you for the thumbnail. I gotta take some cameras. Peace.